In this week's episode, we use the first mention in the book of Leviticus of Israelite dietary rules, and we combine it with the most popular question raised by Ashkenazi Jews during the recent holiday of Passover. Why can't we eat gluten-free foods known as kitniot? In the excerpt that follows, we discover two prominent Jewish legal scholars who would like all Jews to have rice, corn, and even hummus on Passover. And in the process, we learn about the power of diet to unite and inspire. If you find this of interest, check out the full episode. We're kind of in the world of responsa literature, which is always fascinating. I want to end with two responsa on this subject. One was the son of Tzvi Hirsch Ashkenazi, known as the Chacham Tzvi. And he said, I testify that my illustrious father, that sainted man, suffered greatly on account of this, on account of forbidding kitniot. Throughout Chag HaMotzot, he would rant and say, if I had the strength, I would abolish this terrible custom, a stringency, which causes harm and error, because types of kitniot are not available for the masses to eat their fill. They must bake matzah. You know, instead of having one piece of matzah, which is the only thing that could become chametz, that you have at your Seder table, and then the rest of the week you stay very far away from matzah, he says because they can't eat all of these other grains, there's a matzah industry. Because of this, they was not as careful with the dough as they should be. They certainly err in a matter of karet. Interesting, he turns your argument kind of on its head.
Fantastic, right.
And matzot are expensive. Not everyone can afford as much as they need. But kitniot are available cheaply and easily and permitted. He talks about the joy of the holiday
By the way,
economic.
that's something we didn't see yet. The economics of it is something that we don't see till Chacham Tzvi. Very good.
So there's the economic hardship and the joy of the holiday. And he goes as if, I wish I had the koyach to do this. I wish I had the gumption to go against the grain a little bit. So I want to go fast forward because we started talking about the situation in Israel. And as I said before, you can only try to redefine a law or take away a prohibition if there's a compelling reason. Now, there's an amazing source of tshuvot from a scholar named David Golinkin. He's at the Shechter Institute. He has volumes and volumes of these responsa, and he writes as follows. He says that since there is a compelling reason to bring all of Israel to the land of Israel, aliyah, olim, le'aretz, we have that word aliyah again. You don't want to create these distinctions. You want to bring people together, and you want it to be easy. He calls it kovutz guliot, to bring the ingathering of the exiles. And I want to finish by reading a little bit from him because it's an amazing commentary on what's happening in Israel today. Lastly, we would like to briefly address an important point of view vis-a-vis this custom. It is desirable to perpetuate the differences between Ashkenazim, Sephardim, Italians, and Yemenites in Israel and the diaspora. True. Perhaps it is preferable to eliminate these distinctions and create one united Jewish people. This is a worthy topic deserving of a book of its own. Indeed, an entire book. And he talks about the beautiful thing that says, on the one hand, you're supposed to listen to Torah Timecha, your own particular customs, but on the other, he talks about who is like your people Israel, goy echad ba'aretz, one people. And then he starts to say that in 1950, the chief rabbinate of Israel enacted several takanot regarding marriage intended to unite the Jewish people. They changed the sidur so that there was a special nusach made for the IDF. And he goes to say that the IDF tried to permit kitniot in the army because they wanted to bring people together. Hence, the issue under discussion has the potential to unite the Jewish people, but this was rescinded. There was so much pressure they couldn't do it. Nonetheless, and this is Gorkin talking. We should adopt this ruling in Israel and the diaspora. In so doing, we will differentiate between halacha and a mistaken custom, enhance the joy of the festival, ease the burden of those who limited means, and move another step closer to uniting the Jewish people throughout the world. So it's just fascinating. Through this discussion of diet, we have a commentary on who we are as a people. And isn't that at the end of the day how we started by saying for the Jews and for the Israelites, diet reflects on who we are.